Hello and welcome to Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Racing Network. I'm Big Kev, and man, we're glad to be with you today. We've got a good show on tap for you. We're going to start our show out today going up north, talking to Mr. Mark Blake in our driver profile. Then we're going to slide way down south, talk to our old buddy down there, Mr. Chris Wall, Springfield Super Speedway. Got some good news from them down there about their upcoming events, and then we're going to go over just a little piece over and talk to our old buddy Brad Hill with Bodies by Hill and our in the shop segment. Everybody sit back, have a good time. All right, guys, driver profile this week. Take us up to Pennsylvania. We're going to talk to Mr. Mark Blake. Man, how's things going up there?
It's going up pretty good. It's kind of cold and off season, so
Yeah.
sitting around watching the snow right now.
Have you got a bunch of snow up there in Pennsylvania?
Not too much snow, just cold.
I hear you. It's cold here, too. But now, I think while we're calling to talk about the weather, we calling to talk about some racing, man. What kind of racing you do up there in Pennsylvania?
I've been doing fifth scale super late models up at Delville.
Delville. Yeah, we heard that. That was put in our ear there not too long ago, that you was kind of a man to beat up there.
I guess I started the season out. My wife let me have a full run of the points for this year, and she said go ahead and run. So I went up there and just started running, began the season. He usually gives us 3 weeks of practice leading up to the first points race, so I made the best of it.
Right.
Just worked on the car and did what I know to do with the car, and ran the complete series and was lucky enough to pull off the points title. So I mean,
So you was the points champion for Delville.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's my first year up there, first year fifth scale.
Right. It's your first year racing fifth scale.
Yep, I've been racing 10 scale dirt oval since about the mid '80s.
Right.
And went to electric, went to nitro 10 scales, and went back to electric. Took some time off here and there for things, and then
Right.
I
Well,
took
tell
a
us
couple
this,
years off.
Mark. How does it compare? What do you think about the fifth scale racing? How do you like running those fifth scalers?
I like it. It's just kind of, it brings me back to about when we used to run the open nitro late models and the open nitro motors. It kind of, you have your rules, and there's not too much to, basically the principle of the late model body and open motor, and you have more horsepower than what you can actually use most of the time anyway, especially in Delville. So
Right.
it comes down to how good your right finger is for throttle.
I hear you. Well, what's plans for Mark Blake this year? You going to run the point series again up Delville? You going to venture out into any of the big races? What you going to do this year, 2018?
Well, we're going to try. We're not going to run for points this year unless it just way it falls out. We're kind of want to travel around a little bit. Try to anyway. If I can find time to travel, so most of the tracks are at least 8 hours south or 8 hours to the west. So I mean, Delville's my home track. We're going to try to run there when we have time, and I want to try to get to some. I like to get some of the other tracks. It's just a matter of making time and getting down there to them.
Right. Yeah, we've got plans. If everything works out right for us, we're planning on coming up there and running with you guys at Delville this year. If things can work out for us to be there, we're wanting to. And, man, I tell you, it's just, for us, we're just excited about how the fifth scale racing is getting across, not just in the East, but, I mean, it's going across the U.S. I mean, fifth scale racing is starting to really take off and grow, and you guys up there helping promote it and racing and everything that you guys do up there just only helps everybody. I mean, it's just a big family trying to get everybody else involved in it.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the first season of it. Like I said, my wife and I, we went up and visited Delville last year about mid-season and just kind of, we saw what it was all about. And I said, well, I want to do this. And
yeah.
So I basically sold off all my 10-scale equipment and threw the operation together quick and made it up there for first practice. And just like I said, worked on the car, made the car about best I could get it. But Delville is a challenge track. It's never the same week in and week out. It's always different.
That's what I like. Well, Mark, listen, we always end our driver profiles with our quick questions. And I got some quick questions I need you to answer for us. It ain't a lot to do with racing, but it's just to get everybody and let everybody know a little bit about Mark Blake, man. Do you mind to answer these questions for us real quick?
All right.
All right, here we go. Our question number 1 this week, driver profile quick questions. Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair?
Ric Flair.
Nike or Under Armour?
Under Armour.
Waffle House or IHOP?
I'm going to have to go with IHOP. We don't have no Waffle Houses up here.
Okay. Boxers or briefs?
Oh, man. Let's say briefs.
All right. Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow?
It's got to be Mountain Dew.
All right. Snow or rain?
We'll go with rain. It's a little easier to clean up.
Mouse or spider?
We'll take a mouse any day.
All right. A dirty car or a dirty house?
I'll say a dirty house. I can't say having my car's dirty.
Okay. That's what I told my wife. That's one of the questions. I said, I guarantee you most men will say that. All righty. Our last question for tonight in our quick questions, driver spotlight here. Picking your nose in public or your finger poking through the toilet paper?
I'm going to say pick your nose in public.
I would too. Hey, Mark, I appreciate your time here tonight with us on Fiskell Dirt Oval Racing Network. Best of luck to you in 2018, man. You never know. We may run into each other. I hope so. And we may be talking again.
I'll be looking forward to it.
All right, Mr. Blake. Enjoy your evening, sir.
You too. You take care.
Here comes Amos!
Fiskell Oval Racing Network. We are trackside at Springfield Super Speedway with our old buddy from way down in Louisiana, Mr. Chris Wall. Man, welcome to Fiskell Dirt Oval Racing Network.
Yeah, appreciate you guys having us on.
Hey, I appreciate you taking your time being with us, man. We've been excited to talk with you. Wanted to go ahead and give a little info about your track down there and what's going on at Springfield. So what is the size of your track, Mr. Wall?
That's a good question. I really don't know.
It's a super speedway.
It's a big, fast, high bank, a multi-groove racetrack. One of the raciest tracks around, as far as being able to run multi-groove. You can run all the way up to the wall or all the way around the bottom, around the pipe, and just some get it on, fast racing.
Oh yeah, that's for sure down there. We found that out firsthand. I never raced on a track that big before, man. But we come down last year, and I'm telling you what, one of the biggest highlights of our whole year last year was being down there with you folks. And man, what track system do y'all use for your lap counter? We're just trying to get all the information for guys that's going to be getting ready to come down to Seagans. And what lap counter are you guys racing down there?
We use the same one you guys use, the TrackMate.
TrackMate, okay. I thought so, but I hate to just spill that out there without knowing for sure. But we let Chris take care of all that. But now, have you run any races? When's your first race going to be for Springfield?
As soon as we can get some pretty weather. We don't have anything on the schedule this early in the year. We just kind of go by the seat of the pants, and when the weather gets good, we'll call the cavalry and we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll probably get 2 or 3 races in before the Gator National.
Oh yeah, they'll be coming, I know, man. And that's why our big reason we're calling you is we got to talk about Gator Nationals 2018, and 2017 was awesome. But man, I'm telling you, we're looking forward to 2018. I understand. I seen the flyer that you guys put out. Why don't you go ahead and let everybody know? We explained to everybody about the race format and what's going to happen down there. I really like it, and let everybody know what's going to happen at Gator Nationals this year.
We're really looking forward to it. We're looking for it to be bigger than it was last year, and it really breaks my heart last year whenever you see guys drive down from Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, all over the country, and only get to race a limited amount of laps.
Right.
And move on to the feature race and miss the race. But that's just racing. So put a lot of thought into the format, and what we did, we're going to split the field into an A group and B group, and there'll be 2 features each night. Completely split the field. You'll never race against the A group will never race against the B group the rest of the night.
Right.
And put a total of 16 cars racing their way up to the feature. It splits the payout. More guys have a chance to get into the money. And then we'll do the same thing Friday night and Saturday night. And the top 2 finishers from each feature will move on to the Race of Champions, which will be the finale on Saturday night. They'll determine the overall champion of the weekend.
Wow, man, that sounds like that's going to be a blast. Now, are you determining them by your qualifying? Is that going to be what sets you in your group as your qualifying effort?
We will qualify everybody heads up, and then we'll split the field in half from qualifying. So,
right.
The top qualifier would be in A group, the second qualifier would be in B group, and then so forth and so on. And it'll split the field right in half, so we'll have the equal, the intention would be to have the equal amount of talent in each the A group and a B group, so that one's not stacked more than the other.
Right.
And but by the time you qualify, heat race, run your B mains, and then also go to your features, it gives everybody a chance to get a lot of laps on the racetrack, and that's our goal.
Oh yeah, man, and like I say, you've got to. I'm not trying to say anything, but we were down there last year. One video my brother puts on Facebook, 250,000 views from that one little video he put on there, man, and I couldn't get over it. I mean, there are so many people that's interested, wanting to see Springfield Super Speedway and be part of it, and I hope this year they'll be there live, not just be asking about it. I'd like to see at least 100 cars there myself.
Well, we always enjoy showing off some good Southern hospitality down here, and we're definitely prepared for a bigger crowd, and so we can't express how much we're looking forward to it. And we're going to have on Saturday, we're going to have a free lunch on Saturday, kind of a mid-afternoon lunch, and so you always going to get a taste of some good Southern comfort food down here.
Oh yeah, and I'm telling you, what excites me the most there, Chris, is my wife. Ever since we was down there last year, she has talked about coming. My wife been excited about any kind of racing and related thing. That excites me. I'm looking forward to coming down there. I can't wait. I got it marked on my map now, counting the days down.
You and me both, brother. You and me both. That's great, man. I'm hearing of people coming from really all over the country, so I think it's going to be one of the largest fifth-scale turnouts that maybe we've ever had anywhere in the country. So it's really exciting. Oh
yeah, and I hope so. I hope it's the biggest crowd we've all ever had to race against. I hope it's that much competition too, that it's just fight it all the way through.
No doubt.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wall, I won't take any more of your time. I know you're busy, man. It's the only man I ever known that ain't never slept. But I'm telling you, this guy right here, you want Southern hospitality. A great group. I'm telling you, it ain't just Mr. Wall either. It's his whole family. I'm telling you, they all went in elbow and just made all of us feel very welcome. I ain't the person there was there last year can't say that they weren't felt welcome by their family. And I mean, and the hospitality that not just you, but your whole family that portrayed to everybody and your fellow racers down there. I mean, everybody was just super nice. Cannot wait to get back down there.
Well, that's good. Get them cars ready. Get them gassed up, tuned up, ready to go.
I'm going to see if I ain't got something for that 71.
What's that?
I'm going to see if I ain't got something for that old 71 this year. I think I'm going to tie a rope or something to it and hang on this year.
I tell you what, it was some good racing last year. I'm sure it'll be just as good this year. The 71 gets kind of strung out on that race. I usually can't think real clear. I got too much going on, so
yeah.
Probably won't even be a factor.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. We'll let you think that. But anyway, Mr. Wall, thank you to you and your family for opening up not only your track, man, but just the hospitality. And I know everybody is looking forward to it. I mean, everybody we've talked to saying they're making Gator National. So if everybody says they're going to come that says they're going to, you're going to have a field full.
We're looking forward to it. Bring them on.
Well, listen, y'all enjoy, take care, and thanks again for doing this interview with us.
Thank you guys for putting up with us. We'll see you.
See ya.
Performance excellence. Superior on the racetrack. Dynamically designed bodies with maximum downforce to help achieve performance excellence. With easy to install mounting kits that are included. Bodies by Hill, fifth scale late model bodies, and fifth scale modified bodies that are second to none. Success is the result of constant innovation, engineering, dedication, and time to achieve performance excellence. Do you want to crawl or do you want to haul? Don't be last on race day because you don't have one. Bodies by Hill.
Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Racing Network. We're in the shop, and boy, are we happy to have our old buddy with us from down south. Bodies by Hill owner, Brad Hill. Man, how we doing this evening?
Hey, Kevin and Chris, how y'all doing?
We hanging in there, buddy. We just wanted to talk to you a little while. We want to talk to you, man. We recognize and understand. We know that you are part of the reason that Fifth Scale Oval Racing, especially the late models modifieds, have taken off the way they have because you had a vision come on board, man, and started making. Tell everybody how long you've been making these bodies. Where did this all come from, Brad? I know you raced other scales, but what brought you to Fifth Scale?
Well, I think I've told this before. I was at work one day and getting kind of tired of the 8 scale crowd and what was happening with it. It was kind of dying out. Seemed to be nationwide, so I started looking around at different things, and actually seen you guys racing on YouTube, and thought that would be a fun little deal to do, and bring this high impact plastic on the scene, so we could get something that wasn't going to bust all the time. And a buddy of mine actually had a racing boat.
Yep.
And I went over to his house, and he cranked that thing up, and man, ever since then I've been doing it. But I got one of these things. I believe it was at the end of 11, and we started making my first body and template at the end of 11, and kind of kicked out a couple for other guys in 12. So
right.
Next thing you know, you guys are contacting me from a picture that was posted on Dirt Oval.
Yes, sir.
Of Chris Wall's car, and that thing looked pretty fantastic with that J-Rod Extreme Graphics wrap on it. So it kind of got a lot of people's attention. So here we are.
Yes, sir, man. And man, it's kind of went from there. I mean, and you the body you make, man, it is by far one of the best. I mean, it's a great body, and you continuously keep working to make it better, don't you?
Yes, sir. I got a lot of people in my ear constantly, a lot of front-running cars all over the place that, constantly tell me, little things that might help them, and we look at it and try to adapt for our all these new body styles that we always coming out with.
We finally got a hold of a Bodies by Hill, and man, I'm telling you, it certainly has helped my car and my program 100%. And not knocking the other bottles or anything like that, but man, that car does make some downforce as it goes around the track.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've noticed you're staying all over that podium, and congratulations on that.
Oh yeah. Now you make the modified body as well, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We started that. It's a UMP body.
Right.
And it'll take the same mounts that your late model does on the rear and the center.
Brad, what colors? Let's let everybody know what colors you offer as far as your bodies are concerned.
I offer red, yellow, orange, black, white, and blue.
There you go. Well, let me ask you this, Brad. Since you've been doing this, you said 2011, 2012. What's the farthest? Who owns the body that has gone the farthest? How far is the farthest body you've sent out away?
I got 2 in Australia.
Wow. We here at Fifth Scale Dirt Oval, you know, it's a new thing. We started a little show me and my bros got going here. Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Race Network, man. Appreciate you wearing that tonight for your interview. But also, more importantly, man, you come on board with us and donated one of the bodies for us to be able to give away next December. They're drawing for anybody that buys a Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Racing shirt. Their name goes in a hat and gets all this. We've got a lot of prizes going out next year. And we got to thank you, Brad.
Yes, sir. It's just fun being in that atmosphere with your racing family.
Yeah.
You know, and just camaraderie, you know.
Oh, yeah, and our crown jewel events, what me and Chris kind of call them. We call them just like the old Lucas boys. It's the crown jewels. And,
yes, sir.
And I'm telling you, man, I know you know the feeling of what it is. We're going to the racer side there about that, but we know you know the feeling of winning one of these prestige events and being part of it, and a couple of them. So, yeah. I mean, it's hard work, though. Man, you can't just show up and expect to win any of those, can you?
Yes, everything's got to fall into place. The moon's got to be just right. Your mouth's got to be just right.
Brad, I'm looking over your shoulder there, man. Looks like you got some goodies over right there behind you. You want to tell us what you got sitting there?
Yeah, I got my pain cages right here. I keep those keep a couple in stock, I guess, this week. I got a couple guys that's gonna get that stuff. I got some bulldog noses. Y'all know what those things look like. They're ready to go on a car, and I keep quite a few colors, and I offer, you know, my old noses also.
Right.
So I can do it either way. If somebody contacts me, I can just simply just send them a little picture of a little price sheet for all this. But these guys right here, Donald and Chris have stepped up their game, and together as a team, we have made a fantastic piece. I can't talk enough about our new bodies for 2018.
Well, that being said, there about 2018. What's new at Bodies by Hill for 2018?
Well, we started fooling with the wind a good bit since Bulldog has come out with these noses, and that being said, really get that nose as close to the ground as you can get, and get that deck, you know, as much rake as you can in your car, you know, being in your rules or package that you're running. That thing is just on. I mean, it is just totally in the ground with this nose. And when we added the cage, we raised the height of it, and it's got a little rake on it, and that's also a lot of downforce that we've added. So. As far as the new bodies go, I've on the kit, I've added a nice reinforcement there on the bumpers.
Right.
That's a lot thicker across the part that used to curl when guys would hit the wall and hit the corner, and you know, it start bottoming out, and eating its nose and stuff like that, like it did, you know, way back when we started and stuff. We had issues with that. Now you see more guys, they're putting a cable out there on their front post and tying it back to the chassis and rolling that thing up with some heat and you know, just doing a whole lot better job with it. But I have added some material there for it to be a lot more rigid.
So basically,
and I changed also changed the roof on the back on the back window there.
Right.
I've added a nice little touch on the curve on that thing. And
Start to finish, how long does it take you to put a body together, start to finish?
it takes me a good 6 hours to build one of these bodies, and
Wow.
then another 2 hours to build the mount kit. So you're looking at a full day of work.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I got to ask you this question here, Brad. Are you still having fun these fifth scales?
Oh yeah, heck yeah! I'm ready to go right now if it wasn't so darn cold outside.
I know, that's what I tell them, everybody. And they're so, man, I want to say addictive once you get into them, man, and you finally get all your, me and Chris call gremlins worked out of them, man. You start running, and hey, man, I've raced a little bit of everything, and I ain't had as much fun as I have so far in these fifth scales. And we do appreciate everything you've done. Matt, I'm going to give you the open floor here. What else you want to talk about here? I'm done with all my questions.
Let's talk about this shirt right here. I know a lot of guys have bought them, and hey, I feel like this might be the cheapest deal on the internet right now. This is the hoodie.
Right.
I don't know how good you can see it. I'm gonna get around here, and I'm just gonna talk about all my friends.
Look at there.
On the back. Can you see that pretty good?
Yeah, I can see it. That's looking good.
Hey, notice everybody knows this is a Dirt Oval Racing Network hoodie, so that hood might cover up that part a little bit, but you got it on the front. But I like what Josh has done. The hood kind of falls right in line for all them sponsors to be shown. We got Family RC, you guys.
Yeah.
Greystone RC, Payne Cages, Bodies by Hill, Bulldog Bodies, Dirt Oval Bodies by Telford. We got OBR. Y'all heard of them guys. 12.5. That's Zach Morris over there. RC for Less, Bruce Triplett. Evolution. That's Dave Watsager,
Yes,
buddy
sir.
up there north. Platinum Bodies. Custom RC Wraps. Daleville. Speedway High Tech. Oh my goodness, that High Tech I got's nice. Oh my goodness, I love that thing.
Yeah.
And we got the DLMRA, the association that we're all racing for. And anyway,
Oh,
what you think about that?
I appreciate that, Brad. Hey, we really do, man. And that's what it takes, is everybody working together. And me and Chris, like I say, that helps us. It's going to help us be able to get to the tracks to cover these events, man, because we want to cover all these big shows and stuff. And we just poor boys, and we appreciate anything anybody can do to help us with that.
That's right. Yeah, we want you there because, you know, we, like I said, the camaraderie, it won't be the same if you guys aren't there and a couple of us, you know, make it, and it just won't be the same. You know, if we, on these annual events, we got to have our pioneers there. So
Right.
anyway, like I said, this is probably the best deal on the internet, $25 for a hoodie. I mean, where can you buy a hoodie that cheap?
Well, you can't. But that's old Josh Myers helping us out there, Torque Graphics, man, helping us make these available.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
do
you did a
appreciate
great
you,
job.
Brad. And like I say, you're just our brother from another mother. We've said it since day one. I remember you guys coming the first time and hit it off with you guys. And man, we look forward to being able to spend quite a bit of this year with you and some of these events we're going to be going to. And hopefully, I want to be in front of you on the podium at some of these.
That'd be good. That'd be good. I like it just as much as the other way around. It don't matter.
There you go.
It'll be
Hey,
fun.
that's right. It don't matter. Well, listen, Brad, thank you for your time tonight, man, and best of luck to you in 2018. And guys, if you need a fifth scale body, late model or modified, check him out. Facebook, Brad Hill, Bodies by Hill, man. Thank you a bunch. Hope everybody enjoyed the show today. We had a great time making the show. Appreciate the ones that done the interviews with us. Remember, guys, down Springfield in March. We're looking forward to the Gator Nationals. If you need a body, go see Brad Hill and give old Mark Blake a shout out every now and then. We do appreciate you all coming and being part of Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Racing Network. All right, guys, we want to end our show here right now and let you know our T-shirts and hoodies are still available. Hoodies are $25. T-shirts are $20. And don't forget, we've sold, I think, around 60 shirts now. So there's 60 names in our box up there for the prizes that we're giving away. And anybody that's seen our shirts, man, we have a long list. And we're going to come up with something that tells what we are going to be giving away in December. If you don't have a shirt, you need to get one. That's your entry into our drawing we're going to have. And I mean, we're not talking about small prizes, guys. We got some big items to give away next December. We want to thank our sponsors, everybody that's come on board with us and doing that. Can't wait to do another show, guys. I hope everybody enjoys. Have a great, great time. We'll see you at the racetrack. It's Big Kev. See ya.